Hi friends, welcome back to craftsandcollage.com. It's Friday night. We're going to do a Gluebook page, but first I'm going to show you the few, 5 now pictures in for Inktober. Now, I warned you I was just going to do silly little doodles for this year. I don't have a lot of time in my day, so I'm doing doodles. So here we go, the first week of Inktober. Alright, so this is for dream, and spiders. These are just doodles. And path. And dodge. I didn't know what else to draw for dodge. And map. So that's what I've got done. I have to do the 6th, which is today. I have to do the 6th and get that done. But those are my Inktober doodles for this week. So I was in alright, so we did the animal page. This is the new Canadian Geographic magazine. Nice big huge magazine. I've got to cover this page. This is terrible. I'll do that this weekend, I think. And there's the last fall page we did. Just gorgeous. Alright, so we're working here today. And for some reason I got hit square between the eyes with blue. I don't know what it is about the whole blue thing today. But this is what we're working with today, folks. So, now while I'm sorting out these pictures a little bit, I have some suggestions. I told you I would start suggesting things and doing some videos for neurodivergent people, ND people, ADHD, autism, Asperger's, things like that. So, being is that I'm dealing with neurodivergence as well as low vision, failing vision, I'm going to do some videos about those things, but there's one life hack I wanted to give anybody who's interested, who might have issues with things like that. I wanted to give you one life hack for today, for this video. Now listen to me, because this is important, okay? Take a regular schedule, whether it's weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever it is, and actually schedule going and looking through different parts of your craft room or your art studio. Go and look through those shelves that you don't often poke through down in the corner there, or go pull out that box of what you think is just excess stuff and go through it. Go through your picture folders, go through your stamps and your stickers. Make a schedule to go through these things, and here's the reason why. It's really simple. For ND people, you forget what you have. I'm sure that non-divergent people forget too, but I've talked about the clear containers. If you don't have it in front of you, you forget it's there. If you remind yourself that things are there, then your craft supplies actually get used, and you remember what you have. So I've begun every couple of weeks to glance through some of these parts of my studio and just to remind myself of what I have. Because now the 2 times since I've started to do this, the 2 times that I've done it, I've pulled out stuff I completely forgot was there. And I've had some fun using it. So just for your own sake, go through your stuff. Don't leave it just sit there, Don't leave it just sit there. Don't let the doom boxes and doom piles just sit there. You have awesome stuff, and sometimes we forget we have awesome stuff. Boy, that's cute. This one is really just the blue for some reason struck me. I even have that kind of is neat. I've got to save that aside. This is neat too. There's a pattern here with this pinkish color as well. So I don't think I'm going to use the geese or the plums, although I do love this picture for some reason, eh? Alright, so I think this is a bit too fall for what I want in this picture, but this one almost goes with that pinkish theme sort of thing. So if we had the mountains up here, mountains should be at the back top, and this so that's my art hack for today. Make a schedule and literally, quite literally, plan on going through your supplies. Your boxes of stuff, your pictures, your art supplies, your, everything. Remind yourself regularly of what you've got. And the other really good reason for doing this is so that paints don't get old and glue doesn't get old and things like that. You keep fresher supplies, and it's better overall, frankly. So it's a really good thing to do. Go and remind yourself of the stuff that you have, because oh my goodness, we artists and crafters and so on can sure forget what we have in quick order. Now, do we like this or this? Ooh, that's a tough one. Although I want to go with the sort of the pink theme. If we had the eye looking up from there. Alright, let's relook at our folder full of pictures. And I'm going to pause the camera for a minute while I check through, because this is just a whole bunch of wasting time if I don't. So I'll be back. Okay, sorry about that, folks. I've found a couple things I think would actually fit in quite nicely, but we're sort of mixing moods here, I think. So I'm going to take a minute and talk it over with y'all, because that's what I do. And we'll see where we're at, okay? So I found these absolutely delightful, these two delightful pictures. How cute are they? I mean, seriously. How cute are they? And this one, for some reason, it feels like it fits. It's got the prerequisite color, but I'm not sure about it. This, I just happen to love the scene. I think it goes with the lightness of the picture. And I absolutely love this. This building, I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in Canada, probably the East Coast. And it's a gorgeous old building. And I have some penguins. So, some of them don't fit. Some of these things are not like the others. Okay, so let's start with our mountain and our kitchen, because I absolutely love these two pictures. So let's start with these and lay these down. So yes, along with the clear containers, schedule time to remember what you have, because you will not be sorry. You'll remember stuff you have and that you meant to do this project with it or that project. And then the second suggestion I have for you is to take the, you know how I love the picture sleeves that I use, the clear ones, the binder, the clear folders that I hold all my pictures in. Take some of those and sort some of your things into projects if you're not already doing that, because it truly does help a mind that's off in all directions. If you plan on doing a collage and you want a particular piece of lace with a particular picture or color scheme, put it in those envelopes and collect your project, so that you're ready and you can just move forward with the project with the one envelope full of, or the one folder full of stuff. That absolutely helps me. Maybe it'll help you too. I don't know. But it helps me remember what I want to use for a project and things like that. So to me, that's it's pretty helpful all in all. So those couple of things, and I'm going to do a video about neurodivergent art, because like other things that are neurosensory and high on the dopamine drop scale, art is something that heals us. It's if you let it. If you let it. I know an awful lot of artists and crafters and so on that almost fight against their own talent. I know that sounds weird, but it's true. It's like they almost resent having the talent, because having the talent means you know, you should probably use it and express it and feel blessed by it. So, yeah, people can actually resent having talent, and so it comes out sometimes in their life when they're feeling a bit disgruntled, you know. These are awesome. I absolutely love what's coming up. Now, do I want that here next to the kitchen, or do I want it over here where it looks too stacked? No, that looks better up there, unless I put this up there. No, I feel like that's ground level. Alright, we could move the mountain over a bit. That would be okay too. That's a bit of alright, although I like it over here. Alright, I'm just going to have to grin and bear it. Usually I don't stack pictures, like big pictures, over big pictures, so... Yeah, so, and I hope those of you that have wanted to follow Inktober went and grabbed the prompt list from Inktober.com and are joining in the fun. The last time I did Inktober, I did all Halloween pictures, but in black and white, shades of gray, no color, and it was a lot of water, sketching watercolor, things like that, but in blacks and grays. And that was fun too. It was a blast. I enjoyed that year very much. This year I'm kind of doing a very quick thing, but it's helping me focus on the days before Halloween. It's kind of like Inktober reminds me of what an advent calendar does for you at Christmas. You know, the counting the days down. That's to me what Inktober represents at this time of year, is counting the days down to Halloween, which I love. I love October. I love it for so many reasons, but mostly the color and the season and the foods. I love the fall foods. I could never move to a tropical place. I would not be happy. I like having 4 seasons. I love having 4 specific seasons. To me, that's the epitome. My hand rash is starting to finally heal up. Those bushes are gone into the yard waste thingy. That was brutal. That was brutal. And I looked it up, and it said that it was I think it said it was wild carrot, which is I know it's a toxic plant. I think it's a form of, wait a minute, if I'm not mistaken, what is that? Wild carrot is the, yeah, wild carrot can be toxic, and it can be an irritant. And it looks an awful lot like henbane, which is seriously toxic. So people have to be careful. But for some reason, something on it or something near it, I took a brutal reaction to. Just, yeah. So, gotta be careful, you know. Alright, so where do I want this? I want to lay the kitchen down because I absolutely love this. I love that blue kitchen. That, to me, is an amazing space to work in. Yeah, not bad to cook a meal in that one, eh? So, I hope you all are starting to get your plans ready for the holidays. Here in Canada, Monday is our Thanksgiving. And we, do turkey and stuffing and the whole bit. Families get together. Kids come home from university, stuff like that. We actually had Thanksgiving before the United States. Ours happened before the United States. It was Martin Frobisher who came in on the east coast of Canada, an explorer who had the first Thanksgiving when he came to the New World. And our Thanksgiving tends to usher in fall for me, and then into Halloween and so on in November, the colder months. And in the United States, because I lived there for 10 years with my ex-husband, that your Thanksgiving, the one in November, the end of November, tends to usher in the Christmas season. I know I've probably said this before, but I love both of those placements of Thanksgiving, so I kind of find both of them bring in the different holidays for me. Oh, good coffee tonight. Really good. Alright, so where do we want the house? I can take some off the bottom there, or I can bump it up to, match that. That fits perfectly. And I definitely want this included. I just don't kind of like it up there because of the shape, you know. Does she fit? She kind of does. I don't know. To me, she kind of does. I love the... Oh, that's Picasso, isn't it? No, Guethme. Girl with Guitar, 1963. Robert Guethme. That's an interesting picture. Not as much as I like this one, though. I think maybe we're going to include her. For some reason, I really like her. Although maybe we should stick with... Alright. Yeah, I think the old girl can wait until the next. Although I really like her face. It was like I liked Rembrandt's face in the... Is it this one? No, it was the other magazine, the other glue book. For some reason, I really like the way she fits in there. You can laugh at me if you want. It's okay. I don't mind. I just really like the way she looks. Isn't that funny? I so want to include her. Okay. We may have to do this, folks. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright. That's fine. I'm a goofy goober. Okay, so we have this one. We have this going there. And we have that. Okay, what do we have for over there? Okay, that works. Not as much as I like it, though. Oh my goodness. This is the joys of glue booking and collage. The indecisiveness is just so much fun. Oh my God. So much fun. Oh, okay. I like this. I think I'm onto something here. Okay. All right, I think we can do this. All right, folks, how much of this do I need? All right, let's do this then and cut this right off here. Yeehaw. Yep, you know, there's just a time when you're doing, that's the kind of cool thing about collage or glue booking is, well, art really in general, there's a time at which it just sort of clicks. And you know you've found the right combination of whatever it is. Whatever it is. Alright, so we shall glue this down. Yep, the right combo. Alright. Alright, let's get this glued down. I don't know, in a lot of ways, inventory is a good idea anyway. Even just a quick cursory glance, you know. Human beings, especially as you get older, you know, the memory starts to shift a little and, you know, that kind of thing. So, okay, do we want it covering or do we want it on top? Let's rip the kitchen. Let's rusticize that line. Okay, there we go. Alright. So this can go there, and that there. By Georgia, I think we've got it. I really do. And that there, and this here. Will it be wide enough? No, we're going to have this little itty bitty strip again. Oh my goodness, that irritates me when that happens. But there's nothing you can do about it, you know. If a picture is like 3 centimeters too narrow, then you just figure out a way to make up the 3 centimeters. And then you're in, right? Then you've got it. So we're going to do double service here. Do I need to trim this? Yes, I do. Alright, so we're going to do double service on this strip. Because I can. So we're going to take a strip off about that wide. And if I've cut it too narrow now for the upper corner, which I frequently do stuff like that, so it wouldn't surprise me at all. Alright, so alright, we need to get the rest of this mountain glued down. So yeah, it's a long weekend for us Canadians. I think that the U.S. has, what, Columbus Day this Monday? I think it's Columbus Day. I know you guys have some kind of holiday or whatever. Maybe it's a holiday. Don't know. Interesting that it would be Columbus Day, you know, the whole Discovers America thing, on Canadian Thanksgiving. Isn't that interesting? Considering apparently that the Vikings were there first, or were here first. So, alright, so do we want that? Alright, let's glue this down almost to the edge. I don't know, the way I do collage may seem really awkward to some folks. I don't know, maybe it looks awkward. Don't know. I do know that unless I keep my place or hold things down or whatever, I have a hard time with placement, partly because of my vision, but it also helps me to get things aligned if I sort of preset them. I don't know, I'd be interested to hear how y'all do your collage, you know, or send me links to your videos if you have videos up. I would love for you to share your videos with me, please. That would be great. I love watching art videos. Ah, look what has happened. There we go. Sometimes paper will stretch just when you need it to. There we go. Alright, so this is working perfectly. The black strip will work just fine. I'm cool with that. Alright, so let's go up the side here and along here. Yeehaw. Yep. Alright. Yeah, I have a feeling that people are going to have a much nicer year this holiday season. People have been under a lot of stress. The stress in the world has been palpable. You know, in my work and stuff, you can just feel people's stress and tension the last couple of years. And it feels a little bit like it's coming to somewhat of an end, frankly. And that's, I couldn't be happier, honestly. People deserve a break. Absolutely. Alright, so we're going to put that here, but first we're going to take our little our little cheat marker here. Where is it? There it is. Our little cheat marker, Sharpie, and just color this square black so it doesn't drive me crazy. Alright. So this is glued down now. Alright, let's get this glued down. There we go. And this is going to go What do you all listen to while you're working or arting or crafting? Do you have a particular type of music? Or I tend to have the air conditioner or fan on, so it's almost a motor hum a lot of the time for me. I know that sounds kind of crazy. I get it, but a lot of times it's like that motor hum for me that gives me that sort of an energy. a feeling of energy, you know. Boost, I guess you could call it. Ooh, I need to find a phrase for it. I'm sure we can find something. I have enough phrases for 10 years worth of collage and glue books. Turning up, I'll be seeing you. Winged Wonder, The Other Forest, June. Adventure. I like that actually. Adventure. Oh, discover Canada's hidden wonders. Because these are all pictures from Canadian. So, all right. Where shall we put our adventures? See, I like them slanted. As you can tell, if you've watched more than 2 of my videos, you'll know that I like lettering that isn't just straight across. You know what I mean? But in this case, we might need that. Adventure. I think right there. What do you think? I think that's a good place for it. Is it straight? Yes. I actually got it straight. All right. So, it started with a bunch of blue and then it went to blue and this color here. Oh, I didn't add the eye. I'm kind of glad. It doesn't belong. Yeah, it doesn't belong. Okay, so we started with blue and then we pieced together a kind of a fun double page spread for this Friday night. I hope you all have an amazing weekend.